airport. It was thank God it was open. We were all going, burn ends, burn ends. Yeah. We got there. Guess what sold out?
Of course.
Always sells out.
First thing to sell
because
out.
The burn end is actually a part of the brisket that they slice off the top and then they re-season it and they put it back in and they cook it longer. It's a fattier part of the brisket. We are doing it with pork. And let me tell you, when you eat one of these chunks, it has a little bit of a crystallized barbecue sauce on the interior and the inside melts like butter in your mouth. Look at that.
I can press it with my fingers and it breaks. Like that is like butter. That's like when you say, and every bit you look at I thank you for explaining that. This is a pork shoulder that we cook for approximately like 12 to 14 hours. We pull it out, we add more sauce, and then we cook it for another 6 to 8 hours. And that's how you get those burnt ends sensation. That's the way that's the sauce that actually gets burnt on. And so, but that's a low and slow. The only way to get this is low and slow, and that's why it sells out so quickly and why there's never a lot of it is because it's very painstaking. So it takes a long time. It takes about 2 days for us to get our burnt ends just right. So it's always very limited. And so for that reason, anyone who knows and loves barbecue for sure, look at you go in and, do you know I can still taste the ginger? I had that lemon lime.
I put this one in the freezer before. By the way, we're almost sold out of the recoup. If you want to get it, you still can. I love it with what we're eating.
It's so perfect.
Because it's not overly sweet and it's cleansing as I'm eating the barbecue. So I gotta give everybody the details, Carrie. So
for sure,
you're getting 4 pounds of burnt ends.
Yeah.
They are already seasoned. They have already been smoked. They have already been sauced. You can always add more sauce if you want, but what you want to do is you get 4 1-pound pouches.
Yeah.
Take a pouch out, let it defrost.
Yep.
These I would definitely put on a sheet tray, and I would put these in the oven. I would be wary of putting this in the air fryer only because they're already very well cooked and already have a subtle char.
Yeah.
And they do have a barbecue coating, so they could burn easily. Slow cook them at like 325 for like 30, 40 minutes. Keep checking on them, and every once in a while, give them a little jiggle. And guys, you will have like the best part of barbecue ribs. But you'll have it without any bone. It is unbelievable.
It is so good. And I love those little caramelized pieces. That is really, really like a flavor punch. I mean, it really it makes it a really enjoyable experience. You can pop these onto sandwiches. I'm gonna go over here and put them on some tacos. They really make it delicious.
Do you know I have 20 orders left in the single ship. 20 orders left. If you want to get, and that's in the 4-pound. If you want to get the 8-pound, which is the way I would go, because these things, man, we don't get a lot of these. I've only got 21 orders left, and I have about the same, a little bit less in auto ship on either one. So 20 orders in the 4-pound and about 20 orders in the 8-pound as well. You are getting nothing but meat. And remember, this is a part of the pork that does have some fat, but the fat is liquefied inside. Well, Carrie will show you a close-up.
I mean, look at this is a great piece to show off the caramelization and everything else that's happening, right? So you got this piece here. So so that piece is going to be a little harder, not hard, but like harder because it's got that caramelization. But look what happens when I go inside. Do you see the smoke?
Look at the smoke ring.
That nice smoke ring.
And then that outside, the bark.
The bark.
It's the best part of like when you get ribs.
So yeah, you're not having to do any of the work. You're just biting right in, and all of those pieces, no matter which piece I pick, okay, so it's going to have that beautiful caramelization. Again, I can just take it right between my fingers and just smush it, and it just smushes in my hands. So imagine the most delicious, tasty meats that just melt in your mouth with our amazing sauce.
You know what this would be good with? All right, make a banh mi.
Yeah.
So you take, you get a roll and you put like 4 or 5 pieces on. You put a little paper-thin slices of jalapeno, a little pickled daikon, some carrot, maybe some radish, a little bit, and a lot of cilantro.
That would be delicious.
And maybe like an avocado lime crema.
You getting fancy. I love it.
It's just my brain. Can you tell I'm hungry? I had a half a chicken salad sandwich. That's all I had today.
Well,
and and I had a little bit of pea soup because I got a honey baked ham for Christmas and I made pea soup. But guys, everything is done. And I love, Carrie, that it's 4 1-pound bags.
Yeah.
So I don't have to commit to the entire thing. I could take a bag out.
Do we still have the 8 pounds if they want the 8 pounds?
Here's the update. I got 18 left of the 4-pound and 19 left of the 8-pound. If you want auto ship, good luck. There's about a dozen, not even a dozen in the 4-pound. But to me, This is pure enjoyment. You know what this is? This is spoiling yourself.
Oh, for sure.
This is, I mean, you gotta.
Oh, look at them eating.
I mean, look at it. Come on, guys. And it's so versatile. You could make a sandwich out of it. You could do it over noodles if you wanted to do it that way.
That would be delicious.
It'd be wonderful with rice. You could do this as the protein on a salad as well, right?
For
it would be wonderful if you're doing anything in the Asian family. So if you're doing stir fry or whatever it is you're doing there, it would be perfect for that because it does have that really great, subtly sweet, caramelized flavor, but so juicy and tender inside. And again, the only way you get that is by slow cooking.
That's right.
Pork has very little inherent fat on most of the pork that we eat. Like even our ribs that we have doesn't have a ton of fat on it.
Yeah.
So you need to cook it slowly so that fat can melt back into the meat and render out a little bit. Otherwise, you're chewing big lumps of fat. And you'll notice as Carrie is getting her hands filthy, but opening these up, when she opens it up, you look inside them. What are you seeing? You're seeing rendered, juicy, wonderful pork fat, but you're not seeing the globules, if I may use that word, of fat. You're seeing meat. So if you want it, I got 6 left in the 4-pound, and I got a dozen left. I got 30 orders for everybody. All right, we got to move on.
That's why it sells out first.
Every time.
Every time.
All right, so the star of the show that I promoted.
Let's do it.
Man,